Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Iska Aprilia from the Faculty of Economic and Business, majoring in accounting at the Persada Indonesia University. This video was made to fulfill the English mixed term exam that given by Mr. Budiantoro as an English lecturer. And today I want to explain about travel regulation, and respect for cultural diversity. First, I want to explain about travel. What is travel? Travel is the movement of people between distant geographic location. Travel can be done by foot, bicycle, car, train, boat, bus, plane, boat, or other means, with or without luggage. Trips can also include relatively short stops between continuous moves. I will explain one of the cities in Indonesia which has many beautiful tourist destinations. Yogyakarta. The city of Yogyakarta is the capital and administrative center of the special region of Yogyakarta, Indonesia. In Yogyakarta, there are many tourist destinations that can be visited. First, Malioboro. The most famous street in Yogyakarta is Jalan Malioboro. Along the street, there are shops and street vendors selling a variety of goods, from clothing, handicraft to food. One of the unique things about Malioboro is the Lesehan food seller. This Lesehan food seller will hold his lesson after 5 p.m. Malioboro street will be more crowded at night because in some places there will be several groups of street musicians who will entertain visitors with their songs. Second, Borobudur Temple. Borobudur Temple is very famous in the world. This temple is included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. This temple is the largest and most complete Buddhist temple in the world. Seen from above, the shape of Borobudur Temple resembles a lotus flower. It looks very beautiful when seen at sunrise or sunset. Borobudur Temple is actually included in the Magelang area, Central Java. However, tourists who vacation to Jogja often include the Borobudur Temple where they will visit. That's why we also include it in the list of tourist attractions in Jogja. Third, Prambanan Temple. Another famous temple is Prambanan Temple, located about 17 kilometers from the center of Yogyakarta. Prambanan Temple is the largest Hindu temple in Indonesia. This temple has reliefs that tell a story of Ramayana and Krishnayana. In this temple, the Rama Sinta show is also held. On normal days, this show is held indoors. However, on a full moon night, the show is almost always held in an open space. With Prambanan Temple as the background, it provides a beautiful view. Because it is located not too far from the city center, it is not difficult to reach this temple. Public transportation is also available to this place for those of you who do not bring a personal vehicle. This place is nevertheless interesting than other new tourist attractions in Jogja and keep popping up. Fourth, Mount Merapi. One of the tourist attractions in Kaliurang that must be visited is this. The Mount Merapi Museum was inaugurated in 2009 and is located about 5 kilometers from Kaliurang. This museum is a means of education and information about volcanoes and other geological disasters. In this place, artworks depicting the fairy tales of the origin of Merapi are also exhibited. Last, Indrayanti Beach. Indrayanti Beach is one of the beach tourism destination in Jogja, which is now quite popular. With a stretch of clean white sand typical of the south coast, beautiful scenery and quiet complete facilities, this beach has become a tourist destination. Actually, there are still many tourist attractions in Yogyakarta that can be the destination of your trip, but I can only explain a few. So, I think Yogyakarta is very worth it for you to visit with friends, family, and even your partner. Next, I want to explain about travel regulation. Tourism is a travel activity carried out by a person or group of people by visiting certain place of recreational purposes, personal development, or studying the uniqueness of tourist attraction visited in a temporary period of time. As the COVID-19 pandemic situation in Indonesia had shown improvements, the Indonesian government has relaxed and travel restriction by allowing a number of foreign travel groups to enter Indonesia. The following foreign travelers may enter Indonesia under the new regulation: diplomatic and official visa holders, diplomatic and official stay permit, holders of Indonesia Temporary Residence Card or KITAS, and Indonesia Permanent Residence Card or KITAP. Visitors visas, including but not limited to 211A visas and 211B visas. Limited stay visa, including but not limited to C312 visas, C313 visas, C314 visas, C316 visas, and C317 visas. All non-immigrant crew members or cabin crews arriving any vessel or aircraft from any port or place outside Indonesia. Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation or APAC Business Travel Card Holder. Last, traditional border crossing pass or card holder. All international tourists many only enter Indonesia via Bali, Ngurah Rai International Airport, and or Riau Island, Raja Haji Visabilillah International Airport. To enter Indonesia, they are required to have the following: international health insurance with minimum coverage of 100 USD, include but not limited to COVID-19 related treatment and hospitalization in Indonesia, and hotel reservation and payment. PCR test requirement update. To enter Indonesia, all travelers are required to present a negative COVID-19 PCR test which sample was collected within 72 hours of their departure. Please see COVID-19 testing center below for more information about COVID-19 testing. COVID-19 vaccination registration. If you are Indonesian citizen and have gotten the full COVID-19 vaccination overseas, the vaccination record will be verified by the Indonesian Ministry of Health. Please provide your NIK or in Indonesia nomor induk kependudukan upon the registration. The COVID-19 vaccination online registration will allow you to dine in or enter public premises and travel with public transportation intra-island in Indonesia. Next, I want to explain about respect for the cultural diversity and cultural rights. Cultural diversity refers to the presence of diverse cultural in a society where people from different communities, irrespective of caste, creed, language, religion, and race live together. The pairs cultural diversity refers to having different cultures respect each other's difference. Respecting cultural diversity is to appreciate and value the diverse cultural in a society. We should have a proper knowledge and understanding of the culture which is not ours because it is necessary in order to bring about peace, harmony, and love in the society. Culture is the lens with which we evaluate everything around us. So, if we immerse ourselves in diverse culture, we get opportunities to to interact and mingle with people from different backgrounds and learn from one another. We can build trust, love, respect, and understanding across cultural. There will be wiping out all the negative stereotypes and personal biases about different groups. Studies show that diversity in education, particularly in college campuses, improve the intellectual engagement, self-motivation, citizenship, and cultural management and academic skill like critical thinking, problem solving, and writing from students of our race. Interacting with deserved peers directly benefits students in expanding knowledge about their different worlds, beliefs, practice, and more, making them better students, scholars, thinkers, and citizens. Culture shape our identity and influences our behavior, and cultural diversity make us accept, integrate, and assimilate with other cultures. Cultural diversity has become very important in today's world. Diversity is not only important for adults, but children should also be taught to accept and value different cultures by their parents, elders, or teachers, because today's children will be tomorrow's leaders. Respecting cultural diversity imbibes in us a feeling of mutual understanding and respect for someone for a different cultural background. It generates a feeling of brotherhood across diverse cultures. Cultural diversity supports the idea that every person can make a unique and positive contribution to the large society because of their difference. So, in order to build a healthy and peaceful society, every individual should take initiative and participate in the establishment of a society, community, country, or world on a large scale, where diversity in culture is recognized and respected. Various cultural ideas and acknowledged and valued contribution from all groups are encouraged, and difference are celebrated. Respect for cultural diversity and cultural rights person. The cultural right movement has provoked attention to protect the right of groups of people or their culture in similar fashion to the manner in which the human rights movement has brought attention to the needs of individuals throughout the world. Cultural rights are rights related to art and culture, but understood in a large sense. The objective of this right is to grant that people and communities have an access to culture and can participate in the culture of their selection. Cultural rights are human rights that aim at assuring the enjoyment of culture and its components in condition of equality, human dignity, and non-discrimination. They are rights related to them such as language, cultural and artistic production, participation in cultural life, cultural heritage, intellectual property rights, authors' rights, minorities, and access to cultural among others. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope it will be useful for all of you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.